Hello and welcome. You are listening to the Better English podcast. My name is James and I am so happy you are here today. This podcast is your home for clear, practical, and fun advice to help you speak and understand English better. Today, we are not just having a lesson. We are tackling the number one problem for almost every English learner. This is the big one. This is the Mount Everest of English. This is the episode that, yes, I'm going to say it, this video might just change your life. Here is the problem. You are listening to me right now. You can understand me, right? I speak clearly. I speak at a good speed. You feel confident. Then, you turn on a Netflix movie. You listen to a native speaker podcast. You try to understand two Americans talking in a coffee shop. And, whoosh, it's gone. It's just a wall of sound. A fast, confusing, impossible to understand noise. You can't hear the words. You panic. You get frustrated. You think, I have studied for 5 years. Why can't I understand this? First of all, you are not bad at English. This is a normal problem. You are not failing. The problem is that you were taught to understand textbook English, but you were never taught how to understand real, fast, native speaker English. But today, we fix that. The topic today is how to understand fast English, and we are going to use a powerful method, a secret weapon, that I call the graded reader method for listening. This method will work if you are A2, beginner, B2, intermediate, or C1, advanced. This method is the bridge that will take you from I can understand my teacher to I can understand a movie. Are you ready? I am. Let's get started. Part 1. Why is fast English so fast? First, we have to understand the enemy. Why is native English so hard to understand? The big secret is this. It's not just fast, it's efficient. Native speakers are lazy. It's true. We want to say as much as possible with as little effort as possible. To do this, we don't just speak fast, we change the language. We do 3 main things. 1. We eat words, reductions. We don't say all the sounds. We push words together and sounds disappear. We don't say, I am going to go to the store. We say, I'm gonna go to the store, or even, I'm gonna go to the store. We don't say, do you want to get a coffee? We say, do you want to get a coffee? Or even, want to get a coffee? You are listening for going to, but we are saying gonna. Your brain can't find the match. 2. We link words, connected speech. We don't speak word by word. We link them all together, so one sentence sounds like one long continuous word. We don't say, what are you doing? We say, what are you doing? We don't say, can I have an apple? We say, can I have an apple? The N from an jumps over to apple, an apple. You are listening for apple, but you hear napple. Your brain says, error, napple is not a word, and you're lost. 3. We use secret code, idioms and slang. Finally, we use thousands of idioms and phrasal verbs. If your friend is angry, a native speaker might say, he hit the roof. You are thinking, hit the roof? Is he on the roof? No, it just means he got very angry. If someone is joking, they say, I'm just pulling your leg. You think, pulling my leg? Why? So, let's review. You can't understand fast English because you are listening for slow, separate textbook words. But native speakers use fast, linked, reduced, and idiomatic chunks of sound. How do you learn to understand these chunks of sound? You use the graded reader method. Part 2. The graded reader method for listening. What is a graded reader? A graded reader is a book. It's a classic story, like Dracula or Sherlock Holmes, but it has been rewritten for English learners. An A2 beginner version might use only 500 total words. A B1 intermediate version might use 1,500 words. Why do these books work so well? Because you can read an entire book without stopping. You feel successful. You learn new words in context. You are not stressed. You are not stopping every 2 seconds to use a dictionary. This is comprehensible input. It's language you can mostly understand. Now, we apply this magic to listening. The graded reader method for listening is listening to audio that is at your level while reading the text, the transcript at the same time. This is the secret. This is the magic formula. Audio plus text equals success. Why does this work? Because it trains your brain. It connects the sound you hear to the word you know. Your ears hear, "What are you doing?" Your eyes see, "What are you doing?" Bing, a light bulb goes on in your brain. Your brain says, "Aha, so that's what are you sounds like in real life. I get it." You are connecting the fast, lazy sound to the correct written word. You are building the bridge. You are training your ear to hear the reductions and the links. This is the most powerful listening practice you can do. Part 3. The 5-step method to understand fast English. Clear, step by step. So, how do you do it? Here is your 5-step practical plan. Step 1. Choose your level. Find your I+1. I+1 is a famous language learning idea. I is your current level. +1 is something that is just a little bit difficult. You need to find audio where you understand 80 to 90% of it. If you understand 100%, it's too easy. You are not growing. If you understand 20%, like a fast movie, it's too hard. You will just feel frustrated. You need that sweet spot of 80 to 90%. This is your graded listener content. Where do you find it? Podcasts for English learners, like this one. News reports for learners, like VOA Learning English or BBC Learning English. YouTube channels for intermediate learners. Audiobooks for graded readers. Crucial. You must find audio that also has a transcript or accurate subtitles. Step 2. The first listen, no text. Okay, you have your audio, maybe a 5-minute podcast. First, just listen. Put the text away. Don't panic, just listen. How much did you get? 50%? 70%? What is the gist? The main idea. This is your baseline. You are testing your ear. Step 3. The second listen. The magic step. Now it's time for the magic. Listen to the same audio again, but this time read the transcript or subtitles as you listen. This is your active study. When the speaker says, "I'm on a go," you will see the text, "I am going to go." When the speaker says, "It was a good day," you will see, "It was a good day." I want you to pause the audio many times. See a new word? Pause. Look it up. Write it down. Hear a strange sound? Pause. Look at the text. Oh, "Did you eat yet" sounds like "jeet yet." Wow. This is where you notice. You are noticing the gap between the written word and the spoken sound. This step is everything. Step 4. The third listen. No text again. Now, put the text away. Listen to the same 5-minute audio for a third time. This is the wow moment. I promise you, you will be shocked. you will suddenly hear everything. All those fast, confusing sounds will magically turn into clear words. The gonna will sound clear. The what'ya will make sense. You haven't learned new words. You've learned to hear the words you already knew. You have just upgraded your brain. Step 5. The final step, shadowing. This is the C1 advanced level, but it's good for everyone. Shadowing means you listen to the audio, and you try to speak at the same time as the host. You are their shadow. You try to copy their speed, their rhythm, their pronunciation. This is how you go from understanding fast English to speaking fast English. You are training your mouth to make the same lazy reductions and links. This step is hard, but it is the final step to fluency. Part 4. How to use this method for your level, A2 versus B2 versus C1. Supportive, clear. This 5-step method works for everyone, but what you listen to and what you focus on changes. If you are A2, beginner, your goal, build vocabulary and recognize basic sounds. Your content, graded reader audiobooks, A1, A2 level. Very slow podcasts for beginners. Children's cartoons. Peppa Pig is great. Your focus. Step 3. Listen plus read. Do this step 5 or 6 times. Your job is to connect apple to the sound apple. It's about building fundamental connections. Don't worry about step 5, shadowing, yet. If you are B2, intermediate. Your goal. Master connected speech and learn idioms. Your content. This is the sweet spot. Podcasts on topics you love. Movies, science, news. TED Talks, the best B2 resource. Great talks, 100% accurate transcripts. YouTube channels. Your focus. Step 3, noticing reductions. And step 5, shadowing. You are not just learning words, you are learning how people talk. You should notice every time a speaker says kinda instead of kind of. Then you should practice saying it. If you are C1, advanced. Your goal. Master cultural slang, humor, and very fast, messy speech. Your content. This is where you can finally use native movies and TV shows as a tool. Don't just watch. Study them. Listen to fast-talking comedians. Listen to unscripted podcasts where people are laughing and interrupting each other. Your focus. Step 5. Shadowing. Your goal is to sound native. You need to master the music of English, the intonation, the rhythm, the stress. You are no longer learning. You are performing. Conclusion. Your new habit. So, that is the method. That is the graded reader method for listening. Choose audio at your I+1 level with a transcript. Listen, no text. Get the gist. Listen and read the magic step. Pause. Notice the gaps. Listen. No text. Be amazed at your new super hearing. Shadow. Speak with the audio to practice your own fluency. Reassuring. This is not a one-time fix. This is a new habit. You cannot go to the gym one time and be strong. You cannot do this method one time and understand the Avengers. But if you do this for just 15 minutes every single day, I promise you, your life will change. In 1 month, you will understand more. In 6 months, you will be listening to native podcasts. In 1 year, you might just be watching that movie without subtitles. You can do this. You are not bad at listening. You just needed the right method. Now you have it. Thank you so much for listening to the Better English podcast. My name is James, and it was a pleasure to be your teacher today. A question for you. Please leave a comment below. What is one audio source, a podcast, a YouTube channel, a news site, that you will use for this method? Tell me in the comments, and you will help other students find good content. If you liked this lesson, please like and subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much and means you will never miss a lesson. Until next time, keep practicing. Keep listening. Bye-bye.